Hey guys, so I was just having a conversation with a male friend of mine, and it was brought to, I want to talk about spells, right? So here's the thing, there's multiple sides of a woman, so I don't want to make it seem as if all sides are not being recognized and honored, right? But let me talk about this side specifically. There is a when we get into, we have to think how vulnerable sex is, right? There's so much coming up, y'all. We have to think about how vulnerable sex is when we are having sex with somebody else. We are combining energy, we are combining karma, we are combining light and dark, right? We're combining many multiple aspects of ourselves into this exchange, okay? Now, when we get into this vulnerable space with this individual and they say things, you know how men will say things like, tell me whose pussy is this, right? And you're expected to say, it's yours, daddy, right? Or, like the example that he gave was like he'll kiss your yoni and say you ain't never gonna forget this, right? And I said, so here's the problem with that. Men will manifest over that portal, that sexual portal. Sexual energy, think about this, creates life. So a man will manifest in your yoni portal. This is talking heterosexual. They'll manifest in your yoni portal. Boom, you ain't never gonna forget this. You feel me? They'll manifest that. Okay. And when they manifest that and y'all break up, they wonder why you so going ape shit crazy and you busting windows out, or you stalking and you sticking around, and you one of them people is like, well, I don't care how many times you move on, you can still get this pussy, right? And you wondering why that's in somebody's head. You trying to make them leave and they ain't going nowhere, right? Stuff like that. This is because you are manifesting with this person's sexual energy, one of the most powerfully creating portals, right? You're manifesting they're never going to forget you and that this coochie is yours. Instead of manifesting something of the sort of, you are so prosperous, you are so loving, you are so valuable, right? I can see you living your dreams and having the desires of your heart. He is so funny talking about if I cook and clean, he'll move in. Right. And so that threw me off. But anyway, yeah, instead of manifesting that you are everything and that you are abundant and that you are love and that you are divinely guided and you're so prosperous and I'm so thankful to be sharing space with you and your body is magical and your womb is magical, making love to you, you love yourself so much, right? Increasing your self-love, helping you see your worthiness and your value, appreciating you, truly appreciating you, right? Y'all not out here doing that. This is the stuff that they can take on their journey that don't concern you. Y'all want to spell things that concern that woman to you, but this my point was, y'all be doing that with women that y'all don't even really fuck with. Okay? Y'all be manifesting that this woman ain't gonna never forget this. Right? And you don't even want this woman at all. You don't care if she forgets or she doesn't. She's so replaceable. But you want her to believe that at this vulnerable moment, the way you want her to show up for you is at the version of she ain't going nowhere, right? And women, we need to think about this, right? We really need to think about there's no such thing as casual sex. There isn't such thing as casually deciding to have sex with somebody and taking on their energy and taking on the power of their manifestations, whatever it is they choose to manifest to you in that vulnerable moment, right? I'm a fun girl, right? So I'm not saying the yes daddies isn't good. I'm not saying that this is yours isn't good, right? This everything with divine balance, okay? But this is for the perspective of the fact that you don't want just this coochie is mine energy in you and on you. Are you more than just that, or are you just that experience? Because if you're just that experience, then that experience begets certain results. You feel what I'm saying? And also your portal is so much more. You understand me? Your portal is so much more than a resting spot for traumas and drop-offs and disillusioned energy and mismanaged behavior and all of the sorts. Your portal is so much more. And if you can create life, I just beg of you to think of, if you can create life with your portal, you can also create the life that you want to receive. I speak to that so much, right? Using your sexual energy to manifest. That's something I love to share when I coach with women, right? How we can alchemize our energy and move out of the vibration of, I remember a vibration of, I have sex because of my partner. I don't get anything out of it. I'm having sex because my partner finds enjoyment, right? I remember that vibration and experiencing that myself. And I've worked with hundreds of women that had that same vibration covering them. I have sex because my partner is satisfied. I'm receiving nothing physically from it. And not only that, but I'm not receiving anything spiritually from it either, because there is no deposit into that spiritual bank that we talk so much about here over at Hannah's Healing House. Okay, so that's what I wanted to bring to your attention. In this season, okay, let's upgrade our ways of which we connect to sexuality. Let's upgrade the ways of which we connect to our own bodies, our own sensual energy, our own sexual energy. Let's get into that vibration, right? Because only then can we really begin to have high vibrational sexual experiences, satisfying sexual experiences, sensual experiences, diving deeper into our masculine and our feminine energies together, diving into healing and showing up for ourselves and showing up for one another and manifesting, using our sacred portals and this sacred act and this sacred energy to co-create. This is why misalignment is so fucking important, because if you misalign with someone who energetically is not on your vibration, you're going to that vibration, like it or not, right? Or you'll have to reject that vibration. But then if you've already entertained it, you hear what I'm saying? That vibration has already become a part of you by way of sexual or even phone. You feel what I'm saying? Any type of contact. Energy is everything. Beware and mindful of who you talk to and who you allow to talk to you. Okay, but misalignment sexually, especially women, we have to pay for that. We deal with fibroids, we'll deal with infertility, we'll deal with harmful relationships with ourselves and with others in the future, right? We'll deal with disconnection from our manifestations, disconnections from our dreams, our creative centers, disconnections from co-creating life, right? Disconnections from energies outside of us because we're so disconnected inside. So I invite you to understand that sex is alchemy. Sex is alchemy. And if you're not going to be using it as alchemy, then use it, but use it mindfully. And that's all. Okay. I love you guys.